I believe that the future is private. This is the next chapter for our services. In addition to the digital town square, we also need a digital equivalent of the living room that is just as built out as a platform with all of the different ways that we want to interact privately, with messaging and small groups and sharing where the content doesn't stick around forever, simple and secure payments, private ways to share your location, and over time, lots of more different ways to interact privately. This needs to exist. So today, we're going to start talking about what this could look like as a product. Now look, I get that a lot of people aren't sure that we're serious about this. I know that we don't exactly have the strongest reputation on privacy right now, to put it lightly. But I'm committed to doing this well. And we plan to do this in the way that we've developed WhatsApp. Right? Start with the most important and private use case, messaging, make it as secure as possible with end-to-end encryption, and then build more ways for all of us to interact privately on top of that. And this vision is based on 6 principles. Private interactions. You should have simple, intimate spaces where you have complete confidence that what you say and do is private and clear control over who you're communicating with. Encryption. Your private communications should be secure. And end-to-end encryption prevents anyone, including even us, from being able to see what you share on our services unless someone in the conversation chooses to share it. Reducing permanence. You shouldn't have to worry that what you say or share is going to come back to hurt you later. So we're not going to keep around your messages or stories for longer than is necessary to deliver these services or longer than you'd want. Safety. You should expect that we're going to do everything that we can to keep you safe within our services. Interoperability. You should be able to use any of our apps to reach your friends. And you should be able to communicate easily and securely across these different networks and platforms. And finally, secure data storage. Because you should expect that we're not going to store sensitive data in countries where it may be improperly accessed, either because there's weak rule of law or because a government might try to forcibly get access to your data. So over the next few years, we're going to build more of our services around these ideas. So we've built a great new desktop app, so you're going to be able to chat and video chat in a native app, not just the browser. And we are launching this on both Mac and Windows. And this is one of our top most requested features. Now let's take a look at how a private social platform can start to become the center of your social experience. So as an example, we're launching a Friends tab in Messenger. And over time, you're going to be able to see what your friends are sharing with you across our different apps. So if you follow someone on Instagram, you'll be able to see their stories. If you're friends with someone on Facebook, you'll be able to see their posts and their stories. And it's going to be all private updates from friends, no public content. And this starts to give you just a sense of what is possible with interoperability between services and how a private platform can start to be more central to how you interact with friends. It also continues the trend that we've seen with stories where follow-on conversations are happening in private messages rather than public comment threads more and more. All right, we're also making video chat a lot better. We're launching the ability to co-watch videos with your friends. And this is an example of how video chat, which is just growing really quickly, is one of the basic ways that we all communicate privately, can start to become more of a platform for for more of the ways that we would want to interact privately with each other. But we're also very focused on building technology to shape the next generation of computing, to make it more human, more designed around the ways that we all naturally interact with each other, and now also more aligned with this privacy-focused vision for the future. So I think that augmented and virtual reality have the potential to create much more personal and intimate experiences. And with VR, you feel like you're actually right there, present with someone, even if physically they're in a completely different place somewhere halfway across the world. And with AR, instead of you having your face in your phone and someone else having their face in theirs, now the computing environment is going to put digital objects in the real world that you're going to be able to both interact with and actually be present together. So 2 years ago at F8, we talked about how the camera was going to be the first AR platform. And in the last year alone, more than 1 billion people have used AR features on Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and Portal. And now, to make this into an even broader platform, we're focused on making it easier to build for. So today we're announcing that we're bringing the Spark AR Studio, and we're supporting both Windows and Mac. And we are also going to open our AR beta for Instagram, so everyone is going to be able to build for it. I'm excited to announce that we are going to launch Portal internationally. We're starting in Canada in June, and we're going to be rolling it out across a number of countries in Europe coming later this fall. And as part of this, of course, it's really important that we bring WhatsApp to Portal. So we're doing that. So now you're going to be able to make video calls on both WhatsApp and Messenger on Portal. And you know what that means? That means that we are bringing end-to-end encryption to all video calls on Portal. So now you can be sure that when you're having conversations with your friends and family, everything stays between you. All right, now the last area that I want to talk about today is virtual reality. Now, this is going to be a big year for VR because we are shipping 2 new products. Oculus Rift S, which improves on the original Rift, a higher resolution display, better optics, inside-out tracking. And of course, we're launching Oculus Quest, the all-in-one headset that we've all been waiting for with no cables and full freedom of movement. So, these are a real step forward. Rift S is the most powerful VR headset that you can buy. And Quest just blows people away because it's the first time that you can just walk around a VR space and fully interact with the people in it. So I'm excited to announce that we are opening pre-orders for both of them today. They're each going to be $399. They're going to start shipping within a month on May 21st. And that's a date that you're all going to want to remember, because everyone here at F8 is going to be getting a free Oculus Quest. So that's how we're starting to build out this privacy-focused vision across everything we do. It's still early, but if we get this right, then using all of these services is going to be a fundamentally different experience a few years from now. Now, at the end of the day, this isn't just about building some new products. It's a major shift in how we run this company. Because we believe that for the future, people want a privacy-focused social platform. And I believe that if we build out a fully encrypted, interoperable service with all of the ways that people want to interact privately, then that's going to be an important contribution to the world.